How we doing, my friends? Florida History Hunter. We're back walking lakeside, and I'm starting to find old glass. There's a ACL Pepsi. There's part of a medicine bottle, probably an aspirin or something. Looks like it's 1940s. And the hogs have been turning all of this over. That's why it's all popping up like this. Some kind of stone. There's a lot of this stone piled up here. Goes all back through there. This is the kind of stuff. So be careful of these snakes. What's this? Piece of clay and pipe. Some more of the ACL Pepsi bottle. Got a 1948 day code on it. And here's the oyster shells here. Somebody was out here dumping. This is a melted old booze bottle, pre-1960. Some very black glass. Bottom of a can of pitch. This is where the spring returns to the lake, right here. And this is the spring that the Deerfoot water bottling plant captured. We're going to go explore the source of that spring, which is pretty much silted over, but there's still some seeps or weeps, or whatever the geological term is. And you can see that there's more water coming in right now than usual because the Deerfoot Road is flooding out. And I'm sure part of it has to do with the pipe being plugged up with debris. Oh yeah, this is like the most water I've seen here ever. So right here starts the collection reservoirs. And the spring is still seeping. Clorox. How you doing? So our spring's still seeping right here. So this would have been the source of the water that they used to bottle back in the early 1900s. And it's clean tasting, but you can see it's got sulfur in it. There's no real... Yeah, there's actually a pipe or something that I'm hitting. But it's an artesian, and so it's just going to keep continuously pumping water out. And it's hard to know if I'm guessing that the actual spring head is out further that way, closer to the lake. It wouldn't make sense to put it alongside of a holding vat. Standard glass right there. Modern beer bottle. Yeah, and this is migrated up another 10 feet from where the last flooded area was, because it used to be beyond that holding reservoir. And all the pipes that connected all these reservoirs were all silted in too. A lot of standing water here. I think that this was the end of the line, and then it used to return that way and then go back out to the lake. But that has not happened in a long time. You see a lot of mud that's been rooted by a population of wild pigs. Modern glass. That's modern glass. In case you're just joining us, your Florida History Hunter. We're out exploring the park around Lake Beresford on the east side of the lake. And we are currently at the end of Deerfoot Road, which I guess would be trail. And this is where they used to bottle water in the early 1900s back in here. So there's a long history of people having been in this area, going back to the indigenous peoples that were part of the St. John's culture, Indians. Lots of glass being turned up, piecey parts. This is close to where the fire was. Presumed to be arson. There's an old trail right here. And I've been told that there's a lot of garbage down below my feet someplace.